Today, I'm going to show you how to create a YouTube growth tracker using Airtable and n8n. What this automation will do will trigger at a time that we specify, check Airtable for the previous day's total, check with Google to see the subscriber count and the view count, and then calculate the increase and decrease. From there, it'll update Airtable with the updated information. That will come through in Airtable, showing the total subscribers, the increase from the previous day, the total views, and the increase from the previous day. From there, we can use Airtable to create a nice interface just under here, and it will look something like this. So then we can track our YouTube growth, the views growth as well, and it'll show the increase from the previous day. If this is something that interests you, feel free to follow along. Okay, so getting started here with the automation, what we want to start with is a schedule node. I've got this set to just 7 a.m. every morning. Just days between the triggers will be set to 1 and the trigger interval as days. So every day at 7 a.m. this will trigger. You can have it go as many times as you want. Maybe you want it just to check every week. Maybe you want to check it every hour. It's all depending on what you actually want for your automation. From there, we add the Airtable node. So with this one, all this will do, we'll check the database for the previous day's total. So we'll have to set up the base. It'll be a very simple Airtable database here. So just opening this one up, all I've got here is the date. I've got that set to default to the current date. That just means every time that there's a new row that updates, it'll just automatically add in today's date, so we don't have to pre-configure that or add anything within the n8n node. After that, just got the total subscribers, sub increase, total views, and the views increase. I've just got those set all to numbers with no decimal places. From there, open up n8n again, we'll add our base from the list and select the table as well. From there, I just want to limit it to just one response. So when we query the previous day's total, it only returns 1 just in case there's any errors, and it grabs a few different days, things like that. We want to sort that by the date as descending. So we'll get the previous day as opposed to anything else. From there, we want to query Google's API. So you'll need to create an API with Google. Just check ChatGPT on how to generate an API key for this Google API, for the YouTube API itself. It'll show you step by step on how to do that. Won't waste your time today. But what we want the HTTP request node to do is to request this URL. The queries we're sending over will be part and statistics, and then the ID of the channel. So you can get the channel ID just within your YouTube Studio dashboard. It'll just be at the end of your URL for your channel. So once you have that, once that's done, I'll just click execute step just to make sure that everything's working fine. So this is what will come through. That will be from the previous day total from Airtable, and then our output here will be from YouTube. So it'll show us our view count of 20 and our subscriber count only at 1. Feel free to up that number and subscribe now. Otherwise, in the next step here, we've got the calculate increase. So what we want to do, very basic here, we're just taking the previous views, and that will be taken from the Airtable request here. Let me just open that one up. So that will get the total views, and then the same for today's views, previous and today's. So the Google request will be for today's views, and the previous ones will be using Airtable's data. From there, we just want to return the JSON for the increase in views, which will be the today's views minus the previous views, and similar for the subscribers. So I'll just execute that step here. Perfect. So no increase and no decrease. I've already run it today, so it's already got the current totals that are displayed. After that, we just want to create a record within Airtable. So that will just update each table. We just want to make sure that we add each column. They should usually be pre-filled once you've actually added the correct base and then select the table that we want to update. It should automatically show all 4 there. And then it's as simple as just dragging those across. For increase in views, we want to add that to the views increase. For the increase in subs, we just want to add the increase in subs, and so on and so forth. So it's as simple as that. Let's click execute step. This should send all that information over to Airtable, give us the ID that it's created and the created time so we know that it's successful, and then the totals as well that it's sent over. So we'll go and check Airtable and we'll see that one joined in there. So whole automation set up. Very simple one today. If you did like this video, feel free to drop a comment, and if you do have any requests for any future videos, just let me know. If you guys did want to give this a try and had any errors, just drop a comment below. I'll be happy to help you. Thanks.